Yes. Ah, there we go. Wow. Okay, let's go. Capcom. I hear they do make a mini game. Like Mega Man, I think. Oh, I can't hear anything. That's not good. Oh, it's because using my microphone as a speaker. That's not right. It's still not working. Okay. Hmm. That's not good. Why can't I hear anything? Let me try this again. Please work, game. Please. Yay! I can hear the game now. Hooray! Okay. Give me a second. Probably gonna glitch out for a second. Ah, there we go. Ah, that's why I wasn't tracking my eyes, because the glare on my glasses. Just had to close my curtains. Who needs to see the sun anyway? Okay. Um... Let's see. Let's continue a game. Continue. I think we're on episode 3. Turnabout Samurai. Day of the trial. Load? Yes. October 18th. 10 a.m. District Court Room. District Court Courtroom number 4. Oh. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio One of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, prosecution may call its first witness. Very well. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. This guy. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This is the employee. This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. Security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there's a gate, see? Past there are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer. The defendant, Will Powers. The young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then, after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now, jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to the whole thing again? No, I think I'm good. I think I could probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. This spear was found stuck in the chest of the victim. Your Honor. This case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did security lady at the guard station say? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. Will the witness declare her name? My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please. Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please! Since Edwards has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names. Wendy Oldback, dearie. Just call me Grandma, so even when I was young, still how the other children believe it? But there was this, he called me an Oldback. Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony? Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes, say I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag. Witness's account. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 o'clock when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5 o'clock. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me, because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading toward the studio. You saw the defendant then? Give me a sec. I'm opening Discord real quick. Just to let people know I'm streaming. Funny, not fully. There we go. Okie dokie. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination. Witness's account. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 o'clock when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5 o'clock. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me, because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading toward the studio. Nick, doesn't she seem like she's enjoying this a little too much? Windbags love gossiping about other people's misfortunes. Can't she get her kick somewhere else? Nah. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. So up until that time, anyone who wanted could go into the studio? Well, there wasn't a security guard at the gate, no. But the main gate was locked, dearie. You need an employee card to get in. Right. The key card that I have. So what she's saying is no one who wasn't supposed to be there could get in. Was there anyone at the studios when you arrived at the guard station? Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through there since the morning. A run-through. They were working out a scene between the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate. They got the basics figured out by noon, and were to use the afternoon for practice. Rehearsal was supposed to start at 5 o'clock. That's why poor old Hammer went to Studio 1 in the afternoon. Powers was in his dressing room sleeping when he was supposed to be practicing. Talk about a laid-back hero. If there was a run-through in the morning, why did you only get there afternoon? Sus. I had some errands to run that morning. What kind of errands? Oh, well, you know. Answer the question! Yeah, we don't know what kind of errands, lady. Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers. Observing, you know? Ah, witness changing their testimony. Sus. Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station? Whippersnapper! I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job. I'm not sure your boss would see it that way. Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs. Always. Never missed one. In all my years. Wow, I want to see a Steel Samurai run-through too. You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty. Not a bad idea. Anyway, it was 1 o'clock when I got to the guard station. Did you see the victim then? Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the station. Tell us what happened next. I was at the main gate from then until 5 o'clock. So you're watching there the whole time? No breaks, not even a second? Of course! I am a professional, you know. Were you criticizing how I do my job, whippersnapper? No, it's just after seeing you eating those donuts in the guard station yesterday. I can watch the kid eat donuts at the same time! Snipper Whopper! Snipper Whopper? Oh, Windbag is losing it, Nick. Why don't you raise an objection? So, the witness was on duty through the afternoon the whole time. Very well. What did you see? Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? How did you know that? Oh, ho, ho, I have my ways. That overdressing young detective told me. I fed some donuts, and he talked and talked. If you ask me, that detective isn't cut out for this job. For his job. Poor Detective Gunshoe getting ratted out by a security guard. Interesting to me, because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. 2 o'clock. You're sure? Sure as spit. Well, who was the man? Really, you should try not to get so excited at your age. You might strain something. Now, don't get your skivvies all in a bunch. I'll tell you who it was. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading toward the studio. So you saw Mr. Powers. That's what I said. Got wax in your ears, sonny? Nick, this is your chance. Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon. I'll say it again, it was him! It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading toward the studio. So you saw Mr. Powers. That's what I said! Got wax in your ears, Sonny! Okay, I'm going to present. How about this photo? Music stopped, that means it's correct. Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, mister, right? Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? None other than a Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Oldbag. Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course, didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of a Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. I know that! I wasn't born yesterday! No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss, witness. Oh yeah. Wasn't born yesterday, totally not yesterday. A long time before that. He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Humph, nosy old man! Of course I have proof. What? Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised. Prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time. How was I supposed to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Wow. Old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof, then. The man in the photo. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. We broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now, look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg. See? Clear as day. That's how I know it was Powers. Happy? So he had sprained his ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Ulu? Cross-examination. The man in the photo. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. Whippersnapper! Hey, I haven't said anything yet. Have you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I've said used today, always wanting about, it's enough to cry. Mr. Wright. Please, for all our sakes, try not to upset the witness. I think Edwards has met his match. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, who was present at the run-through? Well, let's see. There was Powers. He's the Steel Samurai. Then poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate. And me. And what exactly were you doing? Observing. Just observing. What about the assistant? Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such. So she didn't see the run-through then. I saw Powers trip and fall. Trip and fall? Yes, and to think, he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course. You helped make it better? I kissed it where it hurt. Ooh? Let's just skip over that part, shall we? Where was the assistant then? Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrop, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle. You may continue your testimony. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. He broke a prop. Sure did. His own samurai spear. His samurai spear. The murder weapon? Luckily, it was there with my duct tape to fix it. This strikes me as a significant detail. I better write this down in the court record. The murder weapon. The break in the shaft has been mended with duct tape. Interesting. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained? Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. Thus, the nap. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. Dragging his foot. Okay. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there is one thing that bothers me. Which is? Where is this steel samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the steel samurai, yes. It is clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right. Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? I'm going to object. Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the steel samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The fence has a point. I also wonder if someone else, not caught on camera, could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also. Allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice. Witness's account. Continue. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have been this steel samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? How do you know that? Eh? Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. And then, after some rubbish about it being a secret, pal, he told me everything. I see Detective Gunshoe shares his fellow officer's fondness for donuts. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. Are you absolutely sure? Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all. Nobody sus, you say. Nobody suspicious looking, right. No one else went there. What about before you got to the guard station? You mean before 1 o'clock? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them. Are you sure? The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness. That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy. Edgy boy? Old Windbag sure has balls. Or, well, you know what I mean. Bah. Old Windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps? The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? How do you know that? Eh? Didn't I just explain? They already saw this. Hmm. See, what evidence can I use here? Well, it's 2:30 p.m., yes. Only person I saw go in the studio then was Will Powers. Hmm. The picture was at 2 p.m. Hmm. Hmm. May I present the card key? I don't think that was it. No. How exactly are that evidence and the statement just now related? They aren't, are they? Not at all. Oof. Hmm. Uh... Edgy boy, edgy boy. Hmm. Didn't they say that they're having, like, an employee area at, like, 1 p.m.? Confused. Wait, didn't mean to press that button. Hmm. Maybe the map? Okay. Maybe she didn't see them. Because if she was in the employee area, then she wouldn't have been able to watch the gate. Oh, that's... I don't think that was right. I gotta lose points. No! Hmm. Uh-huh. 2:30 p.m. Hmm. The only person I saw go to the studio before them was Will Powers. Hmm. Hmm. This is tricky. Time of Poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. True? How do you know that? Eh? Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. And then, after some rubbish about it being a sacred POW, he told me everything. The detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officer's fondness for donuts. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. Are you absolutely sure? Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all. Nobody suspicious looking. Right. No one else went there. What about before you got to the guard station? I mean before 1 o'clock. Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them. Are you sure? The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness. That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, Edgy Boy. Edgy Boy. Hmm. 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 A bit stuck. Wait a minute. If Will Powers was the only one who went into the studio, then how could there have been a murder? If he was the only one. Hmm. Hey, thanks for the raid, Ponix. How you doing? Hello, a party of 5 people. Meow. Hey, how'd your stream go? Doing good. Yeah, glad to hear. I just gave you a follow since I wasn't already following you. Wait, it's follower only? What? Since when? I gotta fix that. Follows only chat. Remove follows only restriction. What? Why is that on by default? That's dumb. Yay! Okay. Well, no wonder people rarely ever talk in my chats, because people can only talk if they're following me. How'd I not know that? Weird. I swear, Twitch is just like, oh hey, do you want these settings that are like totally antiquated and stupid by default, and we don't tell you that they've changed them? Yeah. I knew it from a while ago, just thought it was on purpose. Ah, okay. Well, thanks for telling me. I never realized that it was followers only. That's weird. Because I never changed that setting. It's always been like that. What? Yes, I have. Thank you. Okay, so if Will Powers was the only person who went to the studio, then how could there have been a murder? I pressed the wrong button. Uh-oh. That's not right. I think I'm gonna die. Just save and restart? Maybe I should save. I'll use slot number 3. Okay. Oh! Bruh. Hello, first time chatter. And last time chatter. I'm sure we'll start seeing a lot more of those now that chat isn't followers only. Super weird that Twitch does that. Like, you have to follow to start chatting by default. That's dumb. I don't think it did that when I streamed on my old channel. Old Windbag sure has balls. Or, well, you know what I mean. Time of death was 2:30 p.m. Hi, Pepper! How you doing? Hey. Guess what? My chat is no longer followers only. Which I didn't even know that it was. Thanks, Twitch. Yeah, so hopefully chat should be a little more active now. That super restriction isn't a thing anymore. Interesting, interesting. I'm kind of stumped at this point. Time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. True? That is true, that is true. The person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. Are you sure? Let's see. She was at the gate. Then he would have had to go through there. You only know the first gate? Dang. I don't think the key card would make any difference in this situation. Sadly. Powers photo. Dragging one leg. I don't know what to do. Wait, that was right? Hold on. Look at this photograph. Oh no, it's the meme. Look at this graph. Look at this photograph. One more time. One more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studio, correct? Yes, sir, Sonny. So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture. And here, I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m. photo number 2. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. October 15th. Really, Sonny. Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo 2. Photo number 2? The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo? Order! Order! Yes, I'd like fries and a milkshake, please. Please tell the court that what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, it's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not one, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Good job, Ponix! You got the star! You grow stronger indeed with that star power. Yet there is only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself. Me? You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. Only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean. Can the witness explain this to the court? I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy? Help! Huh? Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Huh. Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too. She went to the void. Whippersnapper? Something the matter, Miss Oldbag? Ah, that's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai. Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. Habna. Sigh. I see. Your testimony, please. Witness testimony. The other person. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see? Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. That's, horrible practice. Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it. Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination. Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. The other person. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. Another job? That's right. I check all the people that passed by the main gate that day. I look closely at every one of the photos that security camera takes. Do you back up all of the security camera data? Well, they keep telling me to, yes. But those computers are just so frustrating. Got that right. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see? How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking? Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces, for the most part. For the most part. This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag. Whoa, Banbird just went up really high. I saw that at the corner of my eye. I just made that rhyme. Well, I didn't touch that suspicious looking Will Powers photo, did I? I think she's missing the point. Come to think of it, I remember throwing out one photo that day. Well, who the heck was in the photo you erased? Humph, a fanboy. Okay, not gonna lie, for half a second I read that as femboy. My brain. The internet has ruined my brain. Fanboy? Steel Samurai fanboys, real freaks if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day. Well, wait a second. Didn't you just say no one could get in? The main gate, so no one could get in. Those were your words. Well, you must know there's a drain that goes into the employee area. There is, isn't there? Oh yes, samurai fanboys are the best. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside. And well, that's where they come in. They come in through the drain. Or I guess you could say... through the vent? I told you they were freaks. Oh, and... yes. Sus. And... They're kids, children, whippersnappers. Kids? So, on the photo that you erased, it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. What? Order, order! Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh yes. Well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him. A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Impossible, I'd think. It's quite heavy. Right. As I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. This court will take a 5-minute recess. It's recess! I love recess! And I'll go play on the playground. And play tag and... Oh wait, not that kind of recess. Oops. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time. I miss those kind of recesses too. I miss being able to play on the playground and getting pushed over, but then I get back up and then it's okay because I'm still a child and I don't know where I'm going with this. Childhood trauma builds character, that's what they say. Why did I make that so dark? I'm sorry. Anyway, October 18th, 11:08 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 3. Mr. Powers? Yes? Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo? How should I know? Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Aaron could have walked in and taken it, really. What? You should take better care of that stuff. I could imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So, where does this leave me? It doesn't look good. Sniff. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick? What are you going to do? First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting somebody else that could convincingly have done this. I mean, conceivably. Right. And I'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right. But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I am not optimistic at all, actually. Hey, Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go. Sigh. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Sniff. Habna, hamna, 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 hamna. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do not have many... The photo we do not... Blah, 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 blah. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence. But there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well, Mr. Wright. Your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Hamna, 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 hamna. Order! Take 2 number 9s. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. A number 6 was extra dip. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right, great. As if the stakes weren't high enough. So who was this person, other than Mr. Powers, that could have committed the murder? But wait. Bamberg became Cave Story. I just now noticed. Yay! Well, I know his name is Quote. But Quote, Cave Story, whatever. The assistant girl. I mean, it could have been the assistant girl, but I also don't think it is. She's too innocent looking. But could have been her. Story of the cave, exactly. Oh, you know what I should do? I should add a Nico avatar, if there is one. I could probably make one if there's not. I could probably just take sprites from the game and make an avatar with them. Anyway. I don't know, that security lady is kind of crazy. I could lose points. I'm going to save right here. It was a security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Who? Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag. What? Whippersnapper! Hamna, 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 hamna. Order, order! I'd like a milkshake with a hamburger and tater tots, please. Is this true, Oldbag? Oldbag? That's Miss Oldbag to you! Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. Other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the steel samurai costume. No way, she'd steal the steel? Then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the steel samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pronounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there. Do something. That's my move. Now's my chance to take this the whole way. I don't know if I should press further. I feel like easing up a little bit. I guess it does kind of make it look like she's the killer. Funny, I feel bad for her all of a sudden. It's true that the witness could conceivably have committed the crime. You must not forget that the victim was an action hero. As formidable as her personality may be, I doubt she'd be strong enough. Uh-oh. If he removes her from consideration, that means Mr. Powers is it. Sorry, Windbag, but I don't have a choice. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case. Wow, illusion of choice. You gave me two options, but they both resulted in the same thing. Can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldback's actions on that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive, too. Indeed. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased. He's only a grade schooler, though, as you said, second or third grade, was it? That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds, tops. Usas? Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy is not the killer. What? How can you be so sure? Or is it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders day, whippersnapper? I have proof. Proof? Wait, I do have proof? Indeed? Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder. Uh, would have needed a key card, I guess? The time? Maybe? 2 p.m. I don't know why the time would be wrong. 2:30 p.m. I mean, it doesn't say if it's on a weekday or not. Whether or not the kid was in school. This is my proof. I can't see how that has anything to do with this matter. Mr. Wright, there aren't that many pieces of evidence in the court record. Please try not to pick the wrong ones. Sorry, Your Honor. I'll think again, Mr. Wright. I have proof that shows the boy could not have committed the murder. Maybe the spear? Your Honor, the murder weapon is a samurai spear. The very spear is shown here in this photo. Oh. That's okay. It didn't take off points for me at this point for some reason. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible. I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? Let me look at that. Oh, it's such a cute emote. Adorable, adorable. Murph. The windbag, speechless. This has got to be a first. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edwards, please find out more about your witness, Miss Windy. What was her name? Something old bag, Your Honor. The prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned. Tap. What? Wait a second. I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me. I'm talking. Oh great, stop the press. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk. Miss Oldback, what is this about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not to talk about? But by who? Huh? I mean, it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify. My lips were sealed. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap. And I always do what I'm told. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Tori-san! Hey, thanks for the follow. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hello. Ah. My lips were sealed. Doing good. Didn't know you streamed. Well, I do. I recently started streaming again, actually. I'm trying to stream like 3 or 4 times a week now. Between like 5:30 and 9:30. Of course, that might change, but you know, we'll just see how it goes. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. Meow. So you were told not to talk. That's right. By the studio and the TV big wigs, no less. Why didn't I hear about this? Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it. They were some other people at the studio on the day of the murder. Who were these people? Well, the director and the producer, for starters. The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course. Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it. So where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer. It's a Studio 2? There was a Studio 2? Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left. The path's where the monkey's head was fallen over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination? I think I've already asked my questions, but... I continue. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder. I know that's silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side. So you got your bonus and you still talked. I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask. Take a break. Your Honor, I have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and, some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. Tap. The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag. And more information about these other people we have just been told of. I understand, Your Honor. This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned. Tap. October 18th, 1:04 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 3. So thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Ah, really? It's nothing. Grin. Oh, or should I sniff? What? We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. So, Nick, have we figured out just who is in that Steel Samurai costume? Could it really have been Old Windbag? Old Windbag. What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right, we'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Sniff. To be continued! This game is fun. Save your progress up to this point? Yes. That's my... Yeah, I'll save this file. October 18th, Wright and Company Law Offices. Phew, what a day. This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance? I guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial. The director and producer? Yeah, them. Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios. Nice day outside. On days like these, lawyers like you should be investigating crimes. The hotel across the way is always full these days. There's a bellboy happily cleaning the room. Mia's favorite potted plant. Maya has been watering it so much lately, it looks a little swollen. She's either trying to make it grow, or she's perfecting her water torture technique. Undertale references and Phoenix Wright? Yes. I was shoehorning in all the references. A poster of an old movie that Mia liked. I was thinking I should go see it myself. Then I realized that the poster doesn't actually say the title of the movie. Mia's desk. Actually, it's my desk now. Staying here always makes me feel like a professional. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is the thought that I have to read all of these now. Okay, I think that's everything. I've already looked at all this stuff before. Just want to see if everything was different. Hold on. I'll talk to Mia. What to do? What do you think we should do? What? Do I... Huh? Why don't we do what you just said? We gotta get the scoop on the director and producer. Oh, right. Then there's no point hanging out here. That's what I've been saying! Let's get to those studios pronto! We don't have enough information to make a case yet. That's exactly the same thing you said yesterday. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened. There's not enough information. It's time to go to the detention center, I guess? October 18th. Detention center. Visitor's room. Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier. Not at all. We got lucky, to tell the truth. You can see that again. That again. Let's not. So, WP. Do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction? Sorry, but no. Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small. We can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Yes. Snap. Let me take a quick look-see. How are you, Mr. Security Man? This guard monitors the visitor's room. Oh, no information there, huh? Smile for the camera! Do a funny face for the camera. Oh, hi! Okay. No clues here. Fuck. The fanboy, or... The femboy? Do femboys sneak into the studio often? No, not that I know of. That security lady's pretty strict with them. But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around? The kids really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. The director. Was the director present at the morning run-through? Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate should move. Why didn't you tell us that before? Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet. That has nothing to do with this! I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's going to lose big. I see. Sniff. Whose side is she on? You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you? No, I sure hope not. Anything I can present here? Regarding the murder weapon, yes. Is it heavy, that spear? It's pretty hefty, yeah? I don't think the average person would be able to swing it around effectively. And that's a spear that broke or something during the morning run-through? Oh yes, I goofed on a round kick. You see, I broke the spear. The security lady fixed it for me right away though. It's duct tape, we heard. Excuse me. Thank you for showing me that, whatever it is. I wish I could think of some way I could help you. So sorry. Regarding this photograph. Look at this photograph! Yes? This really, truly, absolutely isn't you, right? Right. Sniff. I was sleeping in my dressing room the whole time, honest. But who else could have worn it? Your costume was in your dressing room? Yes. I guess they snuck in and took it while I was asleep. But who? We found this card key in your dressing room. Oh, that's mine, yes. Do people outside the studios get these cards? I don't think so. Even I have to return the card. Once the studio's done filming, that is. Huh. Excuse me. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Oh, nothing to say on that. Nothing to say on that either. Not that I expected anything to come from presenting that. Let's see. I think it's time to move it, move it! October 18th, 2:16 p.m. Global Studios main gate. No one's here. Right. Now that they have Miss Old back in custody, I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. Hey, in the guard station, look! She left her donuts. Donuts? I want a donut. What? Wasn't going to eat them. I am. Might be a little stale, but I don't care. They're donuts. Yeah. Salmon. The main entrance to the studios. They probably have a police officer on patrol out there. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Huh? Looks like it's been turned off for the day. The security guard station. It's old bad, must like junk food. There's a mountain of it on the desk in there. I don't think anything else I can look at. Where is there? Outside Studio 1. No, employee area. October 18th. Global Studios employee area. Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey. Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh? Oh ho ho. Don't mention it. Is it true they caught the security lady? Oh, ho ho. Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain. You mean that one? Well, what a mess. I know. I'm not good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh, well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right, I won't. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. Right, see you later then. Good luck with your investigation. With a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo Old Tokyo Castle. So, the femboy they were talking about in the trial today, he came in through that drain? So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry. Hey Nick! If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in. Yeah, I think that was the idea. Still kind of sorry for him though, don't you? What, you want to rip the grate off? Really, Nick? We can? Oh, is she serious? Uh-oh. Huh. I mean, it's kind of put on there was just like tape. So whoever is trying to sneak in could probably just rip it off themselves, but sure, why not rip it open? Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken. Yay! You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes. Sometimes. Hiya! There, that should make the kids happy. Things we do. Drain gate is off. I know who did it. That kids will be able to come in again. Doesn't it make you feel great to do a great deed like that? Just be nice to live so free of guilt. I thought that would give me a clue. I guess it didn't work. Grate that used to cover the drain. It's a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I tried to put it back on. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? Makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? Not necessarily. Some people still use it to get to work and stuff. Remains of the other day's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. Must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in a film studio? Let's see, I'm gonna do a slide. There's a sign on the dressing room door. Will Powers. Must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh, it's so normal. Expecting some cool sleep snacks or something. Popcorn, at least. Wait, look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this. Be my guest. Okay. Oh, too bad. It's sold out. I think that's everything. I guess time to go through the door. The door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey, Nick, let's go in. Maybe there'll be something else to steal? Hey, we're not thieves. But we did take that card key. We borrowed that. There's a difference. Okay, I guess we're not going back in there. Oh, window! A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. I think that's everything I can see here. Oh, I have to actually move into the... I have to actually move, not just examine the door to get in. October 18th. Global Studios, dressing room. This is where the Steel Samurai costume was, on the day of the murder. That's what Mr. Powers says, at least. I guess they stuck in and took it while he was sleeping. But Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then. Huh. He's got a point. Examine. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. This must be Mr. Powers' personal clothes. It's locked. I guess he doesn't open his window much. It's kind of dusty outside. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here, like he said. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Wait, Nick! What now? These snacks, they've passed the expiration date! Then don't eat them. Grumble. They're snacks. They're meant to be eaten. Mr. Powers' bag. I wonder what's inside. Hey! Supermarket tabloids? Wow! I'm kinda shocked. Maya, leave them be. Wolfmen found on Mars? I'll have to buy that issue. Wolfmen? They're furries on Mars? Oh, I'm going to Mars! Here I come, Elon! I'm going to Mars! I'm going to Mars! Screw working at NASA! I'm going to SpaceX! Have SpaceX! Yeah! What? Anyway. There's an array of cosmetics here. According to Maya, that wig was used in some old TV show. Samurai Boogie Woogie, Nick! Get with the picture. Look, explain to me how you can identify a show just by seeing a wig. I, kinda like samurai movies? Kinda. I always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. Don't look at the mirror too long, you'll become a VR chat player. I think I've seen everything I can in here at this place. And I must go back. It's her! Oh, hello. Ho ho! You look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing? The studios. So, how are the studios doing? There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. In those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area. Yeah, can you believe it? The femboy. Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in a particular bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him, though. The director, et al. I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here the day of the murder. Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. Studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. They're trying to protect the director. More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. The producer, huh? Maybe that producer's a bit sus. Present. So you work with the props, right? About that murder weapon. You mean the samurai spear? Yeah, it's a prop, but it's still pretty heavy. I hate having to carry that thing around. So you'd have to be pretty strong to use that as a weapon, it sounds like. Why is Mr. Powers the only person I can think of? Not really sure what that is. Sorry. Can you take a look at this? That's Mr. Powers. Why is he dragging his leg like that? What is this, anyway? Looks like she didn't know about the photo or the injury that morning. Never mind. Wow, they gave a lawyer one of those card keys? Well, I'm sort of borrowing it. I see. Better be careful not to lose that. They're very strict about those card keys here. Yes, they're pretty good about keeping these out of outsiders' hands. Thanks, I'll be careful. Okay, I'll show her everything. I've already looked at everything. Gonna move. Outside Arrow 1. October 18th, Studio 1 entrance. Hey, Nick! Looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial. So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that pass with a fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out. Ambushed. May I'll sit down here for a bit. This is exactly why I don't want to get old, ever. Hey, I'm still young. I'm just tired. Nick, when you start having to say, I'm still young, you know it's all over. But I am still young! What? That security camera that automatically takes pictures of people here. It took 2 pictures on the day of the murder. before the actual time of death. One of them was a steel samurai, the other was a grade school boy. It doesn't seem to be switched on today. A studio mascot. Apparently it's a monkey of some kind. Never seen a monkey with a nose like that before. Why don't they put his head back on? Maybe we should ask that assistant? I'm not sure we really want her fixing anything. And you probably need to crane. You probably need a crane to move that thing. Probably so. Entrance to Studio 1. This is a studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. In the trial, they said Studio 2 was down this path. The monkey head is in the way, but we should be able to get by it without a problem. This monkey head is real heavy. Well, I did knock that tree... Well, it did knock that tree over when it fell. Both of these, the monkey head and the tree, fell the day of the murder, didn't they? Yeah, that's what Detective Gumshoe said. Coincidence? Maybe. I think I looked at everything. Let's go back to Studio 1. And go to Studio 2. October 18th, Studio 1. I don't really want to be in here. Yeah, this is a murder scene. I want to go someplace else. Nick? Sigh. Look, a ladder! That's a step ladder. Whoa, what you doing there, step ladder? So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. This girl is out there. The outline where Jack Hammer's body lay was taped. The body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny. Expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. Guess costume must have absorbed most of it. Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick. Take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone, a real-life megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action! This girl is more troubled than I thought. That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. Huh. What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment? Well, lighting is fine, but I'd want to be the director or maybe the Steel Samurai. I think she's being serious. Wow, look at that camera! That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Hey, smile, Nick, you're a star! So stop that! Wow. Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This will be used in Steel Samurai show. Of course! That's the mountain, Neo Fujiyama. Doesn't Steel Samurai take place in Old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there? Not Old Tokyo, Nick. Neo Old Tokyo. Yeah, this is all stuff we've seen here already. I just wanted to look through it again, just in case. Alright. Studio 2, let's go! October 18th, Studio 2 entrance. This place is deserted. Crash! Oh. Eek! Nick! What was that noise? Sounded like it came from inside the trailer. Somebody must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in. Not sure we should be barging in. Huh? It's locked. What? Don't we have a key? No. But there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate. What are we waiting for? Let's borrow it! If they'll let us. Closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. Trailer door, locked. Key is probably in the security guard station. I doubt they'd let us borrow it. There's some flowers here. Wow, so pretty! They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. That one right there looks kind of bent, don't you think? Kind of sus. These look like materials for making a movie set. They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard. Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too! What is it with steaks around here? Hey, there's always room for steak! But something does seem out of place. What? I don't know. It just feels odd. What do you mean? Steak is good. A van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine. Well, let's go for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. Nick, you don't have a driver's license? But look, I have this. Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? Wait, Phoenix Wright doesn't have a driver's license? Does he just walk everywhere, or just take cabs? Huh, interesting. Incinerator. Apparently, they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. Oh yeah, incinerators are a big thing in Japan, aren't they? Instead of just throwing everything away, they burn their garbage. Okay. Go back to Guard Shack. Let's see. Security guard station. I can see the computer that runs security cameras. Oh, please don't touch anything in there. Security lady would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew. I really want the key to that trailer. Maybe next time. Guess I really can't go in there, huh? Can you go back to Tenter Center? Or maybe not? I don't think this is where I need to be. Let's go back to Studio 2. Hmm. No, there's nothing else I can do here. Hmm. I need those keys. Hmm. What am I to do now? No new dialogue to speak of. I don't know what to do. I feel like I hit a dead end. I need the keys. Hmm. What am I missing? Excuse me. Plates. I have to go back to the employee area. That's one place I haven't gone. Main gate. W2F? Who are you dudes, Lamau? What the? Stop talking elite speak. This isn't 2009, hello? What the? What the? What the? Huh? We? Wait, you first. Who are you? Look pretty suspicious to me. Whatever. 14... Lemurs? Oh no, it's... No, it's... Femboy! No! That's the worst femboy I've ever seen. How can you not know the great Salmonella? Salmonella. Salmonella. Salmonella! I make elite shows. The Steel Samurai? Mine. RTFC. Read the film credits. Really? You're the Salmonella? Oh my gosh, she knows who he is? I'm so sorry. You look so sorry. No, quite alright, really. It's fine, Raffle. What is it? You know, on closer inspection... Yeah, hot. Who even uses Raffle IRL? I don't like this guy. He's creepy. Stop it with the tongue thing. No. Hey, did you do a lot of cosplay? Cause that costume, Roxor's drool. Roxor's? What? Hey, you're drooling. Huh? Lol. Buffer overrun. Pant. You've triggered my creative powers. Yes, it's coming to me. Pink princess. Oh my gosh. The sequel to The Steel Samurai, Pink Princess, Warrior of Little Old Tokyo. Ruffle Lamau. The Pink Princess. Why is it gonna be Little Old Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo? Yeah, we really need to talk about cool. My gosh, this guy. Let's see. Talk. The day of the crime. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder? Oh, I know who Jew dudes are. That security lady told Jew about us, eh? That's right. It was a pretty regular day. We had a run-through for an action scene in the morning, and a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. Heh, I was too busy. I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch. Sad face. A T-bone steak, was it? Yeah, sook sores. I hate missing out on food. Nick, what does suck sores mean? I was wondering if I said that right. No idea. Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon till after 4 o'clock with the producer and some bigwigs near some bigwigs from the network. Why does she ask that with a happy face? I don't know. She's crazy. I don't know who's crazier, Maya or this guy. Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30 p.m. He's telling the truth. That meeting gives him an alibi. The producer. About the producer who was at the meeting with you. Oh, you mean Dee Vasquez? She's a genius. Mad skills. All the way. Scary though. Sweats. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make The Steel Samurai. Wait, this guy made The Steel Samurai? You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right? Yeah, we were there from noon to 4 p.m. the whole time. The bigwigs. Who exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning? Oh, the boss over at the network and some sponsors. Also a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tension, Sweats. Were all of them with you the entire time? Yeah, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geezers. Scowl. Sounds like they'd be a reliable witness. Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses. try not to pay much attention to things that don't interest me, lol. Please never make that face again. But why are you staring at me like that? So creepy. No, stop it. I don't want to see your face anymore. You remind me of me. Okay, I'm gonna stop showing him things so you stop showing me that stupid face. Let's move out. Aha! You again. Eek! How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost. You certainly got back to your post quickly. Wait, I read that wrong voice. You certainly got back to your post quickly. Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare steel samurai costume. Told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that? Mr. Powers is pretty tall. As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go. I guess that would rule out her being the murderer. Anyway, know this, whippersnapper. This old lady never forgets a slight or insult. And you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed. You sure are talking a lot for someone with sealed lips. Ooh, burn! Starting now. 1, 2, 3. This lady's too much. I'm starting to feel like I'm not supposed to pronounce the PH and oomph. The femboy. About that kid you said you saw. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious. The director, et al. About the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, I think she's losing it. Present. What happens if I show her the card? I have a feeling she's not going to respond well to anything I show her now. Okay. Let's go back. Actually, no. Can I possibly get those keys, please? Security guard station. I can see the computer that runs security cameras. Hey, no touching! Guess I'd better investigate there later. Nothing here. Okay, I don't think I can go in now. Unless I can. I don't have the keys, I won't be able to go in. Okay, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. That can't get inside. So, what am I supposed to do now? I don't know. Maybe there's something that I missed? Oh. Okay. I just had to go back. Hey! Hey, wait! Oh, this is what I get for removing the cover to the grate. I'll bet he came in right through that drain. Hey, Kiddo, what's your name, sport? I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that. Huh? But you are a kid! Whatever, little brat. There's no way to talk... There's no way... That's no way to talk to an adult. I don't see any adults here, hippie fashion chick. Hippie fashion? Heck, I think I'm being mocked. You got to hand it to Maya. She's pretty sharp and pretty mad. I'm Cody. Cody Hackins. Oh no! He's got a katana that he is having trouble pulling out. Hey, at least he's starting on his pull-out game early. Call me Kiddo again, and I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer. Well. Alright. Let's talk. Steel Samurai. So, you're a fan of the Steel Samurai. How dare you utter that name, evildoer? What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai side. Ha! Ha ha! You can't fool me! Okay, then what's the last time... What's the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8? Ha, easy. Like some fries with that? Not bad, Kiddo. Watch it. What are they doing? What are they doing? Say, you heard anything about the incident the other day? You were here, weren't you? Did you see anything? He always, the Steel Samurai always wins! Always! Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? But no way am I telling you, losers. What? Wait. Let me go! He's gone. Huh? Something fell off the table when he bumped into it on his way out. A bottle? Why was this sitting there, I wonder? Empty bottle. Found on a table in the employee area. The label reads sleeping pills. Oh. Oh, maybe that's why, Will Powers was sleeping. Wait, I just got the pun. Will Powers. But. I'm trying to bash my head. Simulate bashing my head, but the tracking isn't working. If I put my head too low, it just ignores it. Anyway. Anyway, what was that kid saying? He saw everything. Hope the transition to VRM wasn't too rough. It wasn't, actually. This is actually my second time transferring to VRM. It's better than the other one, which still had the chest fluff on it, the neck fluff, which is fine. Just kind of, makes it look like I haven't shaved. Thank you, thank you. And this is just using regular VRM. It's not using the VC face format. I think it looks just fine like this, to be honest. But anyway, the drain where the femboy came in. He didn't waste any time coming in either. Talk about cause and effect. Okay, I moved my camera a bit, so now I can, like, well, put my head down a bit further, but it still kind of gets stuck at a point. Whatever. I'll quit finagling with that. Quit faffing about, as they say. Okay. Let's see. Huh? Where's that old windbag? Ought of her to leave her post. Hey! Nick, that was her. Stop! Whippersnapper! Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after that boy. Natch! Uh-oh, she tripped. Mia sure looks happy. Does that mean we can grab the keys? Bound to commit theft. Hey, Nick. Now's our chance. Let's check out the guard station. Good idea. Oh! This is it, Nick. The trailer key. The key to that trailer in Studio 2. We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick? Trailer key. The key tag reads Studio 2 trailer. Alright, let's quickly move on out of here. Wait, I think I have to examine the door first. I wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work. It opened. Great, let's go, Nick. She seems eager all of a sudden. Well, you first, Nick. Ah, not that eager. It appears to be something phallic drawn on the board over there. It's probably just a nose. Or something. October 18th, Studio 2 trailer. Ooh. Mysterious lady. Eek! Somebody's in here! Names. Our names? We're WP's lawyers, and, I see. And who might you? D. Vasquez, the producer. Misty Vasquez. She's quite beautiful. Let's go in this room a bit. Look, they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai. They've got some figures for how much the set costs. Can't believe they spend that much money on those sets. The glass is frosted. I can't see outside. This far into October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like winter's coming. Another old movie poster. Singing Samurai starring Jack Hammer. What the hell does Samurai sing about? Chopping off heads? Oh my god. That movie was the best. It's about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know? Singing Samurai Stars. What's next? Ninja Ballet? Samurai Summer, starring Jack Hammer. This poster is quite old. Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. It was one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great. Typical summer romance. The samurai on a horse? Yeah, sounds very typical, huh? An old movie poster. Dynamite Samurai featuring Jack Hammer. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. Nothing in here that could be a clue. Just some paper cups and crumpled documents. But the documents could be clues! Probably not. This is where they had the meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. The day of the crime. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Miss Vasquez? Script. Excuse me? Script. Looking for a script. A script? The Steel Samurai, episode 13. I need it. Could we ask you a bit about the day of the murder? I need to read it. Is this lady high? I mean, she is smoking something. We're getting nowhere fast. The Steel Samurai. We'd really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai. Miss Vasquez? It's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about that. Nick? She's telling us to go watch TV? The nerve of her! Hey, don't get mad at me. The director. About the director. Sal Manila, was it? What exactly is his role here? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear? I'm looking for a script. Can't be bothered with anything else. Nick, are all people in this entertainment business this weird? It's starting to look like it. Nick, let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check? Yeah. Wait. Yes? If you see Manila, give him this. What? Why do we have to do your errands? I don't think I like her. Sniff. Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. Alright, we'll give it to him if we see him. The memo reads, bring me the script for episode 13. I see. I don't think there's anything we can present to her. Let's move it, move it. Wait. I want to at least present one thing to her to see what she says. I'm not interested. That's about what I thought. Hit the wrong thing. I have to do so much moving! Bruh. Okay. And I give you this. Here. I got this from the producer. Huh? Bring me the script for episode 13. Episode 13? Where did I put that one? Must have left it somewhere. Sweats. Uh-oh. My ass is pounded if I don't find it. It will? Shakes. Wait. Pounded? Or did it say pwned? I think it says pwned. Oh my gosh. My mind has been corrupted. Nick, it might be quicker to just look in all the places where he's likely to have been. I agree. Um... Hmm. Wait, I'm confused. Here, I got this from the producer. Let's see. It just say pwned. Oh, I have such a dirty mind now. But let's go inside Studio 1. We're back at the scene of the crime. Let's find what we need to get out. Let's find what we need and get out of here quick, Nick. See, I've already looked at everything. Except this. Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. We always wanted to sit in one of these. The director? Mia, take a look around that chair for me, would you? Remember that script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he'd left it somewhere? Aha! Found it, Nick. The script. Good work. Script placed in pocket. Steel Samurai script. The cover reads episode 13. Anything else sus? Nope. Let's give it back to the lady. Here, we found it. Your script. Ah. Script handed to D. Vasquez. Not going to talk to us? Quiet. I'm reading. Just you hold on. What's the big idea? Who do you think you are anyway? And do you even know who we are? Powers lawyers. Right. Am I a suspect? No, I'm just, well, no, but... You wanted to know about the day of the murder? Yes, anything you could tell us would be a big help. You know there was a meeting here at noon? Yes, with the director and the people from the network. Correct. Now listen closely. Some of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio One. It was impossible for us to leave. Impossible? Why? The path was blocked. The path? What am I supposed to present? I'm not interested. What am I supposed to show here? Oh, I wasn't supposed to present anything, I guess. The blocked path. On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked? You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct? But Mr. Monkey? The monkey was the broken head. Oh, right. That... What an original name. Mr. Monkey, no! Its head fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. Ah, so it looks like 2 people were murdered that day. Wait, if it's just a win, I guess it doesn't count as murder. Unless the win was also a monkey! No, that doesn't make sense. They didn't start moving the head out of the way until after 3 o'clock. It was after 4 by the time the pass was unblocked. Capiche? Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. Stuck in the trailer. Stuck until after 4. Hammer died at 2:30. Thus, none of us could have gone to Studio One. What? It's true. A crane just came after 3 o'clock to move the head. Called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they'd corroborate my story. But wait. What if the head fell over after 2:30? Then you could have gone to Studio One. 2:30, the time of death. Very well. Come. That's Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time in ooks. 1 ook per hour. Ook, ook, ook. Always with the ooking. This is a monkey after all. Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke. Nick, it stopped at 2:15. 2:15? That's right. This pass was blocked from 2:15 until after 4 o'clock. Therefore, we're innocent. Mr. Hammer died in Studio 1 at 2:30. See, goodbye. Mr. Monkeyhead blocked the path to the scene of the crime between 2:15 p.m. and 4 p.m. What do we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammer. It's over. We're finished. Sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy. October 8th. Wright and Company Law Offices. Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everybody's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. A little early for giving up, don't you think? Huh? You've got one lead. Mia, it's you! Oh no, it's Boobs McGee again. Back from the dead, possessing an underage girl. Which totally isn't sus at all. What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. May has trouble calling me. Unless she's really in trouble. Right. Oh wait, I guess that means we're really in trouble. I'd say so. What did you mean, we have one lead? The boy, of course. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? But no way am I telling you losers. I don't know, he didn't sound like he was going to help us at all. I'm sure you can find some way of bringing him over to your side. Either way, we should go back to the studios. That boy is our last hope, Phoenix. Thanks, now I'm more worried than I was before. What to do? So what's the best thing to do from here? We need to get to the studio and talk to that boy. So do you have any ideas about who might have done this? You don't have enough information to make a case yet. Where have I heard that phrase before? So that's where Mia got from. Those things have changed here. My poor plant, it looks so sluggish. Have you been watering it properly, Phoenix? Well, Mia has actually. I think maybe she's giving it too much. Oh, Mia. Sorry, Charlie. The plant's name is Charlie? Charlie the plant. Ah, this game. Phoenix Wright lore keeps expanding. Poster of an old movie that Mia liked. Oh, hey. Mia, what's the name of this movie? That movie? Oh, I'd sure like to see that one again. It's, what was it again? Sorry. It's on the tip of my tongue. Let me guess. It's a suspense thriller. Boy. Let's move. Back to the studio. October 18th. Global Studios. Main gate. Huff, puff, huff, puff, huff, puff, huff, huff, puff, huff, puff, huff, puff, huff. What's wrong? Huff, puff, huff, puff. Whippersnapper! She's been chasing that boy this whole time. Huff, puff, when I catch him, I huff. Sounds like she hasn't had any luck catching him. Huff, puff, I got a hostage now, whippersnapper! A hostage? The femboy? What happened to the boy? If I see him again, I'll huff. Lay him flat. Huff, huff. Ooh, ooh. My, what a violent old lady. The director et al. Actually, I met with the director just now. Eh? Ha! My heart. I don't feel so good. Is she okay? No. But before I go, I like to visit the place where poor Hammer died. Right, she was saying she wanted to visit the studio where he died. The hostage. What about a hostage? Huff, huff. What? When that boy was running away, he dropped this and ran. Huff, huff. He'll come back. Huff, huff. For this one. It's kind of hard to understand her with all that huffing and puffing. Phoenix, that hostage might be what we need. Cody might talk to us if we give him that. Good idea, Miss Oldbag. No! I'm catching that brat if it's the last thing I do. Might actually be the last thing that she does. Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her? Trade, I wonder. What could I possibly trade her? Huff, huff, puff, huff, puff, ah! Huff, huff, puff, huff, puff, huff, woo! She's too busy catching her breath to tell me anything. Hey, that Huff! That's a card! Huff, Studio 1? Right, a card key, the Studio 1. Huff, puff, I could visit poor Hammer. I'd like to visit Huff. He died. Whew. I was his fan. You don't have your own card, Miss Oldbag? Studio 1 isn't my turf. Huff, huff. You'll let me borrow it then? If I give her the card key, then I won't be able to get into Studio 1. I'll give her the card key. Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix? I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Miss Oldbag. Card key lent to Miss Oldbag. Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having depths with no whippersnappers. And take this. You take this, and we're even. Deal? What's this? Steel Samurai trading card? That sneaky kid dropped it. I figure it's pretty important to him, though. Thank you. I may have a use for this. This must be the hostage she was talking about. Steel Samurai card. A trading card. Apparently, these are really popular with kids these days. Right, I'm off. There she goes, hobbling off toward the studio. Okay. October 18th, Global Studios, employee area. It's the kid again! No, kid, come back. Phoenix, was that the boy? Yeah, his name's Cody Hackins. Cody Hackins. Is that kid a hacker? It's a name like that. Anyway, Everyone's name in this game is a pun or a reference or something. I think he ran into the dressing room. Ha! Now you're cornered, kid. He's sure to be in here somewhere. Found you. Damn it, he's getting away. Come back! There, he's back. How did she... Hey there, would you mind helping us out? Please? I'm Cody. Hello, Cody. I'm Mia Fey. Nice to meet you. Yo! And I'm Phoenix Wright. Who asked? Oh, brutal. Phoenix, you can take it from here. I'm not so sure I'm qualified. Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai is so cool. I think he's the bomb. How do you do, fellow kid? Ha. What a lamer like you know about the Steel Samurai. Hey, watch that attitude. Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a kid. Yeah, don't yell at that. I'm only a kid. Bleh. What happened? So, do you know what happened about what... So, do you know anything about what happened here? Could you tell me, please? I don't know anything. Looks like a little persuasion's necessary. Maybe a bribe. Cody. This look familiar? Hey, that's my You are? Huh? Oh, you are. You are, you know, ultra rare? That card's really hard to get. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. I'll give you this, if you help me. But that's my card. My offering blah, 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 blah. By offering me something I already own, you're in effect eschewing the very basics of our consumer society, mainly the principle of fair trade. Wow, I'm surprised this kid knows the word eschewing. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. What do they teach these kids in school these days? Quantum physics? Whatever, I don't need that card. Huh? I got a double. Just keep it. It's yours. What? After I went through all that trouble? If you want to trade, find me a really rare card. Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare? Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on! Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. Premium, rare, why would I feel like we're talking about... Why do I feel like we're talking about steaks? What? Where the frick am I supposed to get an ultra rare card? Can't go in Studio 1 anymore. October 18th, Studio 2 trailer. It's Penny. Oh, hi. Hello. What brings you here? Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff. Yes? The, girl with you, doesn't she seem a little different? Like, is she even the same person as before? Nope, she's the same as always. Same as always. Okay, whatever you say. The femboy. Have you seen that boy since then? Nope. You missed it though. The security lady was chasing around after the boy, so fast I thought she'd collapse. Of course, he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad. Actually, we saw them. How's the old windbag doing? She was squeezing donuts through her clenched fists back at the guard station. Some people take their jobs a little too seriously. Mr. Hammer. Are all the posters on the wall here of Hammer? Yes, it's really a terrible loss for the studios. But his popularity had been waning recently, right? That's true. And again, after what happened... After what happened? You mean you don't know about Hammer? No? What? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. What happened? Wait, now you have to tell me. What happened with Hammer? I'm sorry! I'm probably not the one who should tell you. Uh-oh, why do I get the feeling something's being covered up here? Do you know anything about this? Hey, that's a Steel Series trading... There's a Steel Samurai trading card. I clicked those, actually. I'm one card away from completing a set. A complete set. Yeah, a set of one of each card. Huh. Wait. Wait! That's it! That's the card I need! You don't know how long I've been looking for it! I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am. I need that card. Please, I beg you, please trade with me. To trade with you? Yes, trade cards. Look, I'll even trade you an ultra rare premium card. Trade huh? Yes, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please. Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate? What's everyone getting so excited about? I guess I'm doing a trade. Okay. Really? Thanks! Then this is for you. ERP card. Oh no, not an ERP card. An ultra rare premium Steel Samurai collectible card. Very valuable. Yahoo! And there she goes. Doesn't doing things like that make you feel great? Yeah, it does. Move. Side Studio 2. Move. Side Studio 1. Move. Oh wait, no, I went back. Dang it! Move. Employee area. Move to the dressing room. And present him with the ultra rare card. See this card? Yeah, so, wait, that's it! That's the ultra rare premium card I need. Come on, give it to me, please! You gotta give it to me. Well, I've never seen him so eager. Right, okay, how about a trade? You're on. Wait, how about a trade? You're on! I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot. No, 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 no. Not that kind of trade. I want cards. I want information. Huh? You sure? Fine by me. URP card given to Cody. Okay, Phoenix. Let's hear what he has to say. If he knows something that could help us, we could have him take the stamp tomorrow. What's that? Boring. Man, how can one person be so lame? If you were a superhero, you'd be lame-o, man. The Steel Samurai. So, you like the Steel Samurai? He's so cool! I guess? You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions and his life. I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler. You like him too, don't ya? Oh me? Yeah, I, love the Steel Samurai. So, tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is. What power's acting? Well, I've never even seen a full episode of that dumb show. Actually, I'm kind of a fan of Will Powers. Whoa, that's totally hardcore. You're calling me hardcore? So, what else do you like about him? Don't tell me I have to keep this act up. So, tell me your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai. Wait, what if I say the same thing twice? Well? His kind nature. Right, come on, think of something. I really like his, kind nature. What a guy. Totally. He looks so tough, but inside, he's as gentle as a kitten. Meow! Yeah. So, what else do you like about him? Don't tell me I have to keep this act up. So, tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is. His fighting skills? Got to think of something. I like it when he vanquishes his foes. Yeah, wazam! Steel Samurai always wins, always. Check this out. It's my fan album. What the? It's all pictures of a Steel Samurai. I go to every live performance. Those stupid pussy stunts where they beat each other up in public. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got 'em all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Check it out. My new digital camera. Wow, that's very impressive. Newest model, isn't it? You bet, lady. I just got for my birthday. My album has a name. Want to hear it? The Steel Samurai, Path to Glory. Steel Samurai always wins, always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady. Really? Are you sure? Yeah, I took these with a digital camera. I got all the data at home so I can make another one. Well, then I'm happy to accept, thank you. Contains photos of every victory scene and every battle Steel Samurai has won. What's with people always giving stuff to Bia? What a life. What happened? You were here on the day of the incident, right? Yeah. Do you see anything unusual? Cody. Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice too. I saw everything. Well, we might get some useful information out of him yet. What you saw. Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What'd you see on the day of the incident? I got here that day around 2 o'clock. I had to come in through the woods out back so that old lady would see me. Kinda got lost though. I was in there for maybe a half hour or so. And I finally got to the studio. After that... What is it, Cody? He was there. The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used his samurai spear, just like always. One shot, one kill. It happened so fast, I got scared. I went home after that. I see. I must have been hard for you. Man, you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart. Right. Mia? Yes. Yes? I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough. And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed. So, the only person who it could have been is, well, Powers. I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone. Not so fast, pal. It's Gumshoe. Gumshoe. More like Pooh-Shoe. I heard everything. This boy's here's a key witness, and he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You've got a Renzevoy. Oh, rendezvous. Why English? Why do things have to be spelled so weird? Got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct. No, I ain't going. Wah! That didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads. And now we have a serious handicap in court. What are we going to do, Mia? Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Come on, the trial tomorrow. Please, I need you there. Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? I believe. Of course he is. That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then. Great. Thanks, Mia. See you soon. To be continued. Alright, I think I'm gonna call the stream there. I'm getting kinda tired. My butt's getting tired of sitting in this chair. I need to get a new chair, to be honest. Or at least do something to make this chair more comfy. Oh, well, thanks for watching, guys. It's fun. Oh, you're still here, Bamber. Thanks for watching, everybody. I may or may not do a stream tomorrow. I don't know. Kind of taking it as a day-by-day thing. I don't know. I might do a VR stream tomorrow. I might see if I can play some more Vivecraft. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys later. Bye-bye!